Hi everyone, my name is Alex Desrosiers. I'm a former ski racer and coach, now a registered physiotherapist at Active Life Conditioning in Collingwood. Today I'll be discussing why age-appropriate strength training programs are essential in ski racing injury prevention. Ski racers are active, with most being involved in multiple sports throughout the year. Although this has many benefits, it doesn't necessarily prepare your child for the demands of ski racing. According to Spory and his colleagues, who wrote a scientific paper on injury prevention specifically in ski racing, the knee is the most commonly injured joint, with most injuries happening while turning or landing from a jump. This group also identified 4 factors related to these knee injuries. So we can see there are athlete, equipment, snow, and course-related factors. Today we'll focus in specifically on athlete-related risk factors for knee injuries. So Spory identified 4 key factors here. So first, insufficient core strength. So decreased core strength does increase the risk of ACL injuries. Secondly, female versus male. So here there's conflicting evidence. So in World Cup athletes, there's a higher incidence of knee injuries in males. However, if we look at more of the FIS and recreational level skiers, there is actually an equal amount of injuries between males and females. Third, so higher skill level. FIS athletes with lower points have a higher incidence of ACL knee injuries than those who are higher point holders. And then there's also a genetic predisposition. So parents do pass this on to their children. The good news is there are ways to help prevent these types of injuries. So first off, awareness training of how injuries happen actually reduces the risk of knee injuries. Secondly, and this is an important one, pre-injury screening also helps lower the risk. So it has been found that athletes who have poor landing mechanics, as well as poor hamstring to quad strength ratio, are at a higher risk of injury. Third, so effective on-hill recovery measures help minimize fatigue during training and competition, thus improving psychological awareness and also physical strength. And lastly here, and another important point to consider, so appropriate strength and conditioning programs address important factors that may predispose athletes to injury. So how can fitness professionals help reduce your child's risk of injury? As mentioned earlier, ensuring that an athlete has appropriate core and lower extremity strength to meet the demands of ski racing, as well as proper landing mechanics and neurodynamic balance. A trained fitness or health professional can identify areas that need improvement and provide appropriate exercises to address these issues. Age-specific strength and conditioning programs that address proper landing mechanics, hamstring to quad strength ratio, core, strength, and balance are essential in helping your athlete be ready when they return to their skis. Simply being involved in a recreational sport may not be enough. For further in-depth reading, I would encourage you to click on the link to the article I referenced for this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And on behalf of the Active Life Conditioning Therapy team, thanks so much for listening and have a great start to the ski season.